everyone. Good afternoon. How are you? I hope you are having a fabulous Friday, TGIF. As one of my favorite mentors says, TGIF stands for Thank God I'm Fabulous. Don't you love that? Alright, so I'm really excited today to show you guys how to make your own oat flour. So I don't know if many of you use oat flour while you're baking or cooking, but it's one of my favorite flours to use. Hey Melissa! And so I wanted to show you guys like how simple it is to make it at home, and it's way more cost effective. So I used to buy like the bigger bags of oat flour at like my health food store, and I was like spending close to like $7 for like a bag of oat flour, which is really ridiculous. And then I realized I could make it at home, and I'm like, really? Why wasn't I making it at home to begin with? So it's real simple. And I love oat flour. So I don't know if you guys have used it, but it gives your, like if you're baking with it, like I make a lot of muffins or pancakes or just other types of other food or recipes, and it gives it like a hearty, whole grain taste to things, and I love it. I love it. So, and oats are really good for us too. So you can make this gluten-free. You just have to make sure that the oats that you're using are certified gluten-free. So they'll have that certified gluten-free label, and if they do, then you can definitely make your own gluten-free oat flour. So it's just as popular as, like, I'm sure you guys have seen almond flour or coconut flour. So it's just another alternative to our typical wheat flour or white flour, which I highly recommend you guys don't use. So in place of regular flour, yes. So I use oat flour and replace with a lot of recipes that ask for like whole wheat or white or all-purpose flour or anything like that. So I've been using it as an equal ratio, and it's been working just fine for me. So play around with it. Hey Erin, hey Jennifer, thanks for joining. So oats are a very good source of dietary fiber. And out of all of the whole grains, they are higher in protein, they are lower in carbohydrates, and they also have really good healthy fats. So oats are really good for us. They can also help reduce the cholesterol levels in our body, and they also have more soluble fiber than other whole grains too. So oats are really good for us. So that's why I love using the oat flour in a lot of my recipes, especially like the muffins and pancakes and just things like that, where, you know, in replace of other flours. So I want to show you guys how easy it is to do. And if you have used oat flour, put in the comments to let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it, or maybe you have favorite recipes, because I'm always for like trying something new. So let me know like what you use your oat flour in. I'd love to hear. So I just have some oats here, and I buy them in bulk from the health food store. So right here in a bag, and I use, so it's pretty much like equal ratio to, like if you use 1 cup of oats, you'll get 1 cup of oat flour. So that's why I said in the title it's pennies per serving, because I think for, even if you get like gluten-free organic like oats, it's less than $2 for a pound, like per pound. So really, like per serving, it's really less expensive. So which I'm kicking myself for buying like the really expensive oat flour in the store. I'm like, Jeannie, come on. Alright, so I'm gonna make 2 cups. And I'm just going to put it, what you'll need is like a high-powered blender. So I have my blender right here. I'm using a Vitamix, so any high-powered blender will do. So like I said, I'm going to do 2 cups, and you just put the oats in the high-powered blender. And this seems so simple, and I don't know why I've never thought of this. So that's why I wanted to jump on here and share, because you guys know I'm all about like sharing healthy tips, right? And maybe I feel like, well, I didn't know, so maybe there's other people out there who also don't know, right? So why not come on and share with you guys, and also give you a healthy alternative to use for other types of flour. We got to mix it up, right? Okay, so I have the 2 cups of oats here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to start on low, and I'm going to pretty much just blend them for about 60 seconds until it's like a fine grain, so really fine, like a flour. And then that's it. It's really, really simple. So I'll show you guys what it looks like. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this. Hey, Brenda! Melissa, have you used oat flour before? Has anyone on here used oat flour before? Curious. So I'm just gonna push up the speed. Hey, Charlene, thanks for joining. And I'm gonna get this little guy so I can mix it around. Make sure it all blends evenly. What it looks like. Okay. It's looking pretty good. I'm gonna take this out here. So I'm gonna show you guys here. So I think I need to blend it a little bit longer, but you can see here that it's turning into a flour. So yeah, it's really nice. And then you can store it. I store mine in like a mason jar. And then it keeps for a really long time too. So just store it like in an airtight container and in your pantry. And like I said, you can use it in replace of other flours. And it's a pretty much equal ratio to whatever other flour that you're using. But I love oats because oats have like that kind of sweet, hearty taste to them. So I really love using this. I will show you guys. I'm going to pour it in a bowl and show you what it turns into. So you can see that it turns into flour. Just like that. So then you have your own oat flour. It's pretty awesome. It smells really good too. So like I said, I used, like if you guys just saw my post the other day how I made those jumbo chocolate chip cookies, I used oat flour in that. So, a lot of things, like I said, my muffins, my pancakes, a lot of my recipes you'll see I use oat flour. And I just love that. It gives that hearty taste, and it's really good for you, like I mentioned before. So, real simple to do. Really like pennies per serving. It's awesome. And if you have a high-powered blender, I would definitely highly recommend that you make it at home and save your money. And don't buy the $7 big bag of it like I used to, which is so silly. So, do it yourself. Save the money and have your own oat flour. It's really, really good. So I hope you guys try it out, and if you do, let me know. And if you want to share, at the bottom left there's a share button. You can share that way or tag people in the comments. Totally cool. And if you're watching the recording, you can feel free to subscribe to my videos if you love what I share. And then you get a notification from Facebook when I'm live, and you can join me. So at the top right hand corner, you can do it there. Alright guys, yes, and if you love it, give me thumbs up, give me the hearts if you're loving this. Like I said, I was not aware of it, so that's why I'm like, I want to jump on and share it because maybe other people don't know, and that's why I'm here, to help spread my knowledge with you guys. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you have a fabulous, fabulous Friday, and thank you for jumping on and watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Alright, see ya.